learnings from pet sitting the dog, how we can learn from animals, and what actually she is showing me, which we don't see. And I could see it from that perspective, human animal, with the dog that I'm pet sitting, right? And second, what came through when I was starting to prepare myself for holding space for this 12 people group, in general, preparing myself all the time for working here and showing up here, but especially for this 12 group people that I want to do the soul work together, to meet 30th of June and basically connect with your soul and see which part, what wants to right now be expanded in your life, what wants to be shown to you in your life, for strengthening your connection. You can call it intuition, for doing the energy work together, and having the bird's eye view. This is how it comes right now. Bird's eye view on your path. So on the things that as I called it, what you came here to do, and what you came here to live and create. So that's the invitation. So the first part, and I will say to you what came through when I was preparing, because this is so human, and this is actually also for anything else that we want to step forward, align with that path, what comes through, like what comes up, and how you can see it differently. Okay, so the first part, learning of the doggy is here with me, present. So two things. Let's start from two things about the dog and then about the preparation. So I could see her being, basically I was having emotional clearing yesterday myself. It was, my body was like, I was literally like dizzy and I had to go back home and etc. And then I had her coming, and she is she's anxious. You can see it in her body language. You could see her in her tension with the body, and you could see how she couldn't stop being tuned into all the noises. She's not really used to it, I think. And here with the big open, like the garden is protected, is closed, but open because there's a field next to it. There are animals everywhere, things are flying, neighbors are coming, cars are passing to this little tiny neighborhood, and all of these noises. And she cannot stop being on alert. And basically I had this flip of, like, from my perspective, like her guide, talking about parts of your soul guides as well, her guard, she has nothing to worry about. And this is like a metaphor to life. You know what I mean? I was like, oh God, this is how we are in life. We are all the time on alert. We cannot de-stress based on our stories or the situation. We are maybe in quite a new surrounding, new parts in your path, new things that you're trying to do or doing. And we are on this absolute alert, and we're all the time looking, and we think we need to guard and protect, but she is guarded. She doesn't need to be guarding. You understand it? Like, you are guarded. You don't need to really guard everything and control everything. You don't need to check all the signals in the life, or worry about all the things that you see right now, like she's doing with noises and people passing and everything that is happening constantly. Because she is fully, from my perspective, she's fully safe here. Like, you are fully safe in life, maybe from perspective of parts of you, like higher you, or guides, they're guarding you. So she can look, she's in protected, enclosed, big, nice, closed, garden. It's not secluded, so it makes it a bit more exposed, but she is fully protected here. So this is incredible. If you can imagine your life, that you are actually having next to you some guide, from his perspective, her perspective, its perspective, etc. You are fully safe here. you don't need to pay that much attention in your life about all these things that are now, maybe you see, I don't know how it's going to happen, because you are fully protected, and you can literally relax and stop paying attention and constantly overdriving yourself on the how it's going to happen. What is this noise? You know, like she's doing, what is this noise? Blah, blah, blah. With mind, how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to do this, and trying to control and being on alert. So this was my funny metaphor. She can literally not give a flying fuck about all the noises or things moving around. It's just moving around, but she's safe. And the second aspect of that was how she dealt with how animals are amazing with dealing with exactly like the part of the body and nervous system and embodying things that when you are shifting, changing, aligning to something new, expanding, tapping into a higher consciousness, and by that walking that unknown path, walking that creations that are in your life more or less wherever you are, how to deal with stress. Like after I was observing after the time she was like in this alert state and stressed, later almost evening or later afternoon, she needed to get zoomies, and literally she dealt with that. I saw that she needs to get out of this energy, boiled and stressed, boiled up. So she started to play. And I also thought this is an incredible metaphor for us, how to deal with this type of nervous system stress and being on alert, to use play and zoomies, like whatever zoomies are for you. So for me, it was a reminder and an incredible learnings from animals that we can learn from animals. Okay. And now the second part of the video, which is preparing for that group Zoom. When I posted it, there is still a lot of things happening. I am basically in it. I'm walking the talk for years, and I was sitting with myself. And I just talk to myself. So I was unraveling of the fact that I am having the shift. I still have to wrap up the things here, and they're not yet coming. And I already have like some deadlines. Things were still triggering me pretty much. So I actually felt like just maybe lying down, etc. And then I started, part that I wanted to share was that I started to talk to myself and unravel it. Okay, this is how you feel, is it okay for you? Are you ready to maybe to run this group? Like, is it okay for you? Like, what are your, doubts? And you can do it. Today I was reminded about that you can literally go and feel into your aspect of failure and success as well whenever you're creating something, because there is a bunch of emotion whenever you are on your path, which are possibly wanting to be seen, and parts of you as well that want to be seen in this. So I was going through that, but one funny thing that came, I was like, again, on the mind level, I was like, oh my God, I felt kind of too much yesterday, and I decided it's time, I need to connect with that group, or basically call in that and do that group work now. And my mind was like dabbling with that, or was still like, yeah, maybe it's not the time, you have all the other things now, maybe I just drop myself like more of things to handle right now, more for my nervous system to be like expanded and do this work and be prepared for doing this work, for tapping on the best, and the highest level for everyone involved, so they can really come out of it like boom. And I need to be prepared and this connection and conduit. And then I was like, okay, we think in our heads that we cannot do some things because we're busy with this and that or whatever, we're not ready. And I was like, absolutely not. You are ready, basically. and you're ready for whatever you can do right now. It can be a big move or it can be a small move. Because I was thinking about all this, arranging and showing up to be, to connect with those people and all this stuff. I was thinking, yeah, I'm just adding myself another thing in the midst of changing. And then the answer was as well, it is not that you are adding to it and maybe it's just too much, and on that human level or mind level, buying it into it, perhaps it looks a lot, but for your energy and your as well, your energy and where you are at, and things you already done for that, and for my connection and energy, this is like, absolutely, I have capacity for it. Absolutely, there's not a problem. The only layer of a problem, or the layer maybe is too many things at once and I'm just adding myself extra nervous system work or whatever. Yeah, the mind loves that story. The mind loves that story. And this is the place that it would hold the idea that maybe this is too many things at once. So whatever that narration for your mind is, creating some kind of narrative around it. For the mind, perhaps for the body as well, some things seem like too much at once, or too many things, etc. But like, if you tap deeper, possibly it's absolutely something you are capable of doing right now. So if this is, I'm dropping that little thought for you, food for thought, so we can explore how it feels for you, wherever you are, whatever you are put in front of at the moment. And the answer was, it is not that it's yet another thing that you have to perhaps expand to or prepare or spend time, put energy. It's because, or that you took too many things at once. It's because you are making other changes, because you are making the shift. That's why you're also doing that now, because other things are also shifting. So that energy, kind of, you putting in all aspects in your life to make that cross, let's say, or a step, or something different, or this idea that you follow through, however small or big or it is. So this is what I want to leave you with. On another level, like energy level, it is purposely, in a sense, or that's why it's all happening, these ideas that are coming, these things that you decided, these things that you're now need to prepare, pack, fly, change, and do. And then you add to that something like in your life, because all of that is changing. So all of this comes kind of in the same time. Okay. The link to the event is there. I will also do more videos. This was today absolutely inspiration from yesterday and today. And I will do more videos tuning into the group with messages that are coming through, especially tuning into that group. But also all these messages are definitely going to work for all of you. Also for you watching and connecting with it. There's no accidental meetings. Sometimes connecting with this channel or me in here is maybe for a trigger or showing something or whatever, but still it's not accidental. So even if you are not joining this group work, the messages will be definitely relevant if you found the video, as they keep repeating in this type of videos. But I do agree, and it's good to remind. It is good to remind. Okay, cool. See you. Join the Conscious Creators, and see you in the next one.